Hello students, in the previous video we have discussed the process of extraction of metals which are at the low end of the reactivity series. Now in this video we are going to move up, and that is we are going to talk about the extraction of metals which are at the middle of the reactivity series. For that purpose, let us recall the reactivity series. So this was the reactivity series. As you can see in the middle portion we have a zinc, iron, tin, lead, copper. So we are going to discuss about these metals, right? So these metals are moderately reactive, right, and they are present in nature as sulfide and carbonate ores. Sulfide means combination with sulfur, and carbonate means carbon and oxygen, so CO3 group. Okay, so what we have to do, this sulfide and carbonate ores, first of all we have to convert to oxides. Now oxide means combination with oxygen, right? After that we can reduce them and get the metals. We'll come to that later. So first process is to convert this sulfide and carbonate ores into oxides. Now what we have to do, we have to study the process of conversion into oxides for sulfide and carbonate ores separately, right? For example, let us study the process of sulfide ores. Now sulfide ores, if you have to convert to oxides, what you have to do, you have to burn in presence of air, right? And that process is called roasting. So basically what you do, we're going to take the ore, sulfide, it is sulfide ore, that means which contains sulfur, and we're going to heat this in presence of air, right? Delta or heat, same thing. So as a result you're going to get the oxide. This process of heating in presence of air is called roasting. Okay, now in case of carbonate ores, because carbonate means what, carbon and oxygen, it already contains oxygen, so we are going to burn it of course, but in absence of or limited presence of air. Air is basically absent. Air means oxygen in this case. So again we are going to get the oxide only. So why air or oxygen is absent over here? Because carbonate already contains CO3, that means oxygen is already there, isn't it? So sometimes it needs limited amount of air, and sometimes we don't supply oxygen at all, right? So that you have to remember the difference between calcination and roasting. This process of burning in absence of oxygen is called calcination. Okay, now once you get the oxides, what we have to do now, we have to remove the oxygen, and removal of oxygen is called reduction. That means we have to reduce them, and for that purpose we are going to use carbon as a reducing agent, and sometimes displacement reactions can also be done. I am going to show you an example in a bit. All right, so now let us look at the process of extraction of zinc. So as you can see over here, what is happening here, this ZnS, this is an sulfide ore because it contains sulfur, and it is burnt in presence of air. So this is roasting, and what are you getting? We are getting ZnO, that is an oxide, isn't it? Exactly what I'm talking about. Now this is ZnCO3, it is an carbonate ore because it contains CO3 group, and now as you can see over here, it is also heated but oxygen is absent, isn't it? And at this time also we are getting ZnO here, ZnO here, same thing, but the difference is in presence or absence of air. Okay, now once you get this ZnO, this is a ZnO over here, we are reducing with the help of carbon. The carbon is going to take away the oxygen, and we are left with zinc. This is the metal we need, so that means zinc is extracted. I hope this process is clear. This process of extraction of zinc often comes in exam for 3 marks. You have to write all the reactions from the book. Okay, so that is the process of extraction of zinc. Now as I said, sometimes instead of reducing with the help of carbon, we can do displacement reactions. So this is an example of displacement reaction. This is also taken from your textbook. So this is MnO2, Mn is manganese. So this is an oxide of manganese, manganese oxide it is. So it is a displacement reaction because what is happening, the aluminium is displacing the manganese. You have learned displacement reaction in chapter 1. So what is displacement reaction? Is A plus BC B displaces A and AC plus B, right? This is the product. So aluminum here is displacing Mn, so we are getting Mn. This is the metal we need, right? So this is extracted. Okay, all right. So finally, we have to learn the differences between calcination and roasting. This is very important from examination point of view. Calcination, as we have learned, the ore is heated in absence of air. Roasting, in presence of air. And calcination is applied in case of carbonate ores, and roasting is applied in case of sulfide ores. Number is an example that you need not write in exam, just for understanding purpose. Alright. So in the next video, we are going to learn the process of extraction of metals which are at the high end of the reactivity series.